There is only one man who can save the MMO genre. He is not the hero you asked for. He's the hero you needed. One cop on a quest for vengeance against the evil publishers working tirelessly to destroy the MMORPGs you love.
MMO Cop, as the commissioner, I'm assigning you a partner.
I don't need a partner. I need a warrant for butt kicking.
You're fighting the forces of corporate greed. You need to slow your roll.
The only thing I'm gonna slow is the degradation of MMOs. And I need that warrant now. I was supposed to retire tomorrow, but then Fractured Online released. Guess it's back to work.
There can only be one man to take on the industry. One man to fight for the neckbeards. One hero to save MMOs. The MMO Cop.
Commissioner, I told you, I don't need a partner.
MMO Cop, I think you will want to see who we have found to be your partner.
My brother, the one-punch killer. Brother, it's been too long. I thought you died back in the Great War of the WoW Killers. I barely survived, lost my memory, studied with the great monks at the Temple of Illusions, and just regained all my memories. Let me join you, MMO Cop, just like the old days.
So what do you say, MMO Cop? You take your brother, the one-punch killer, and I'll get that butt-kicking warrant that you wanted.
We have a deal, Commissioner. That's it in the distance, one-punch killer. The Gamigo headquarters. Better get ready. Look! Up there! A helicopter from Gamigo! Brother, I have to stop that thing. On my own. Don't be reckless, brother. We do this together.
I'm sorry, brother.
What the killer? No, my brother! I can't lose you again! No! 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 Gamigo, you will pay!
You're not supposed to be here.
Target location found. MMO Cop must die. MMO Cop target locked. Prepare missile engaged.
Is this it for MMO Cop without his brother? Can he survive taking on the entire MMO empire that is Gamigo? Find out next week on MMO Cop, right here on CringePony TV.
Brother, I'm coming for you. They're coming. I'm gonna take them out myself.
Last time on MMO Cop, the commissioner gave MMO Cop his new partner, which just happened to be his brother, the One Punch Killer. The MMO Cop thought he had died during the WoW Killer Clone Wars. Together, they went for Gamigo, the largest offender of the MMO genre. But the One Punch Killer sacrificed himself to stop an onslaught from a Gamigo helicopter. MMO Cop burst into Gamigo headquarters and was kicking butt when suddenly a Gamigo mech emerged. Meanwhile, from the wreckage of the Gamigo helicopter, the One Punch Killer has survived and is still alive. And now, the legendary adventures of MMO Cop to continue.
MMO Cop, prepare for termination. Protocol activating.
I'm not gonna make it.
Stand back, brother. I got this.
One punch attack! What?
Punch deflector has been activated. You cannot win.
Some kind of deflector. You know how to bring down that punch shield, right, MMO Cop? I know exactly what to do. Good job, brother. We took down that evil Gamigo mech. Thanks to working together. Teamwork, just like the old days. Fools! You think just because you have defeated my mech that you're somehow powerful? I am Mr. Gamigo. I rule this Gamigo empire. And you will pay. You will pay. Albatross, come to me now. Mighty Albatross, fly me away from here. And I activate the first guardian of Gamigo, the red pony. Have fun, MMO Cop.
I can't just let him get away, brother.
Don't be reckless, brother. We do this together.
I'm sorry, brother.
Enough with you.
No, brother, I can't lose you for a third time. No.
So, you are the MMO Cop I've heard about. I am the Red Pony, one of the 4 guardians of Gamigo. Prepare to feel my wrath! Choke, MMO Cop, choke on the glory of Gamigo's empire!
Can the MMO Cop survive against the first of the 4 guardians of Gamigo? The red pony looks like a mighty foe, perhaps wielding magic. And with the untimely third demise of his brother, the one-punch killer, it looks like it is all up to the MMO Cop this time. Can he save the MMO genre from the evil clutches of Gamigo? And what of Mr. Gamigo? What role does he play in the future of the series? Find out next week on MMO Cop, right here on CringePony TV.
Brother, I'm coming for you.
Like to cringe?
Yes, I do.
You like to cringe?
Yes, you do.
We're gonna cringe all night long. Yeah. Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony TV. MMOs and RPGs, I'll have you down on your knees. Hold my staff, here's a gaff. Will you laugh? I like to cringe.
Yes, I do.
You like to cringe.
Yes, you do.
We're gonna cringe all night long. Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony TV. Bad jokes, budget low. I'll have you saying whoa, whoa, whoa. Slap the light, ride the cringe pony through the night. You asked for this? No, I didn't. Well, you get it anyways. Slap that cringe pony's butt till it neighs. I like to cringe.
Yes, I do.
You like to cringe.
Yes, you do.
We're gonna cringe all night long. Cringe Pony, Cringe Pony,
CringePony TV. CringePony TV. CringePony TV.
Yeah.
There once was a golden age where MMOs were universally accepted as virtual worlds. But welcome to the year 2023, where despicable cash shops and shady monetization practices have saturated the genre. All hope seemed lost until the MMO Cop emerged from the ruins of the MMORPG ashes. He has made it his quest to put a stop to the nonsense. MMO Cop is now inside the Gamigo headquarters, where Mr. Gamigo has escaped from his grasp. His brother, the One Punch Killer, tried to follow Mr. Gamigo, but has perished. It is now up to MMO Cop, who is being choked by the horrific magic of one of the guardians of Gamigo, the Red Pony. Can he survive? Join us tonight for MMO Cop, the movie, a very special episode of CringePony TV. And don't forget that CringePony TV is completely funded by your generous super chats. If we hit gold tonight, you will unlock more MMO Cop at the end of the episode. Now sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get started.
MMO Cop. I'm using all of the power granted to me from all of the players using our monetization practices to choke the life out of you!
Must find a place of power to counter Gamigo's energy. But from where?
It's no use. You die this day, MMO Cop. And then Gamigo will purchase Pantheon and end the future of MMOs.
That's it. I must draw forth the power of the Pantheon community. Grant me your power, Pantheon community.
It's up to you now. Please type MMO Cop in chat. To save him, his fate is in your hands.
What are you doing? Where is this power coming from? No!
Now I have to find out where Mr. Gamigo went and put an end to this for good. Come in, this is MMO Cop.
MMO Cop, it's me, the Commissioner. I'm back at headquarters. The Research and Development Department have finished the first prototype for your squad car. We call it the Mullet 3000. Beware though, MMO Cop. The Gamigo goons are after you. Use the Mullet 3000 to chase down Mr. Gamigo immediately.
I'm coming for you, Mr. Gamigo. This guy's on my tail.
You've got to be kidding me.
Eat this!
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. Please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit gold tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air. Oh my goodness, merchandise for your favorite CringePony TV characters is here. Plantman, MMO Cop, and more. The link to the Napalm Loot Store is in the description, so go see if there is some cringe gear just for you.
My brother, One Punch Killer, you're alive. I'm weak. I took a really nasty fall, but I want to help you. With teamwork, we can do anything together.
We can fight and kill all the mess. Explosions and bullets with bad special effects. We couldn't bring it back. EverQuest next, but you are my brother. Nothing but respect. Hey, my brother, I thought you were dead. I was over here thinking, wish it were me instead. Now I see you right here with a mullet on your head. There's a war in front of us, lots of blood to shed. Hey. When we work together, there's nothing we can't do. It's the power of brothers, the power of two. And when the baddie tried to pew pew pew, your nipple lasers blast him all the way through.
Impudent fools! I am the second guardian of Gamigo, and now it is time for both of you to die, brothers or not.
You ready for another fight together, brother? Of course I am, brother. Let's do this. Now I see a demon flying our way, so let's join together and ruin his day. Rip him to bits, make his blood spray. Cause when we work together, we can't go astray. It's the power of brothers. We share the same mother. We're not like the others. It's the power of brothers.
Are you ready to give up yet, MMO Cop?
Brother, I need you to use your secret weapon. You know what to do. It is time to unleash my ultimate weapon. Prepare to die, fiend.
You may have won today, but you'll never defeat Mr. Gamigo!
Brother, we did it. MMO Cop here. Come in.
It's me, the Commissioner. Mr. Gamigo has left for Mars, where he can avoid international laws on loot boxes. You have to head there now.
We don't have a way to get to space.
Well, I've got good news for you, MMO Cop. We just finished our first prototype for the Mars Mullet 3000, a spaceship. Now put it to good use and get to Mars immediately. Put a stop to Gamigo once and for all, MMO Cop. You're our only hope.
Yes, sir, Commissioner. We're on it. To Mars. We can do it, brother. Let's go.
I didn't expect to go to Mars, but with Mr. Gamigo now planning on avoiding international law to sell loot boxes, we boarded the Mars Mullet 3000 and began our journey through space. It didn't take long and we spotted their base.
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. Please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit gold tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the members of Napalm. They have strapped on their armor and are casting the spells of awesome by supporting this channel and keeping me full-time every month. Thank you so very much. And I think you are interested in becoming a member. You can do so by clicking join down below this video and pick a level that is right for you. And I would like to give a very special thank you to the Lords of Napalm, Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Christopher Hensel, Random Rob, Zelik Lib, Rotten Yo Mom, Vander, Gallery Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Trips, Daniel Cordley, Richard Glass, and Remy D. Thank you for your highest tier membership.
Too much damage! Take countermeasures to evade! Fire the lazy boy cannon! The lazy boy cannon's gonna take 3 minutes to recharge, brother! That's too long! They're melting our shields! I'm going out there! Brother, don't do it! It's too dangerous! Get the lazy boy cannon ready. I'll hold the aggro. Go for AoE damage! Really gonna do it. I call forth the holy neckbeard of yore!
I was playing P99. What do you want?
Grant me your power, neckbeard!
Very well, faithful servant.
One Punch Killer, now! There it is. I see it there on the planet. What is that I see there, brother? It's the Gamigo base. No more loot boxes, Gamigo! Your time is up! Now land the ship and, let's kick some butt.
MMO Cop, you made it to Mars. No matter what happens, you're the best damn cop I ever knew. Good luck, MMO Cop.
Be careful out here. After we destroyed those ships, I'm sure Mr. Gamigo knows that we're here. Brother, there! Dear mother of... My brother, be careful. This is likely the third guardian of Gamigo, the Loot Box Rex. Let's see how he likes this. One... punch of death. It was totally worthless. He's powered up by years of loot box sales. This fight is gonna need a montage. Be on your guard. Fight your best. Listen, One Punch, I have to talk to you about something. Mr. Gamigo obviously was thinking of your punch. It just doesn't work against these guardians. Listen, I need you to dig deeper. You can do more than just the one punch. I believe in you, brother. You can do it. Dig deep. You're right, brother. I'm sure I'll think of something. The base is just ahead. It's time.
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. Please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit goal tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air.
Ultimate blast! Ultimate attack! Steven's Magic Castle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Steven's Magic Castle.
It's a YouTube channel.
There he is, Mr. Gamigo. Brother, it's the final fourth guardian of Gamigo.
MMO Cop, your path ends here. Must protect Mr. Gamigo. I am immune to all of your attacks, including your nipple laser. Now prepare to die.
We don't have time for this. Mr. Gamigo's getting away. My brother, I know we have different fathers, but I just want you to know, I love you. Why are you talking to me like that, brother? Because, brother, I now know my entire life of training was for this moment. Brother, no! Two punch! can't lose you for a fourth time! Brother, go get Mr. Gamigo! Don't forget me! Mr. Gamigo, you will pay! There you are, Mr. Gamigo! Busted! Now come out of those shadows right now and face what's coming to you! No! I recognize that face. It can't be! No! No!
I am MMO Dad. I'm your father.
It can't be true! It can't be!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. I've spent your entire life building Gamigo to bring MMOs to their knees!
You'll never be my father!
And now, it's time. I destroy you.
No!
Mr. Gamigo turned out to be MMO Cop's father, and now the final showdown begins. However, this is the end of MMO Cop the movie. Please tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion to MMO Cop. I was just a boy.
Dad, can I play EverQuest?
We had a shared account, and it was never my turn to play EverQuest. But then, my dad said he was going out for cigarettes. My time had come. It was time for me to play, but it was patch day, and the servers were down. My father never returned, and as the days passed, my love for MMOs grew. And then, I was bitten by a tiger, and then swept into a tornado. Inside the tornado, I heard the voice of Brad McQuaid tell me, "You must fight against the injustice of MMOs." And then, I was struck by lightning twice. When I came to my senses, I knew what I must do. And I grew, and I trained. I traveled to the great temples of illusions and learned from the monks within. The older I got, the more twisted MMOs became. And then I knew why I was born to be the MMO Cop.
It wasn't until later that I found out that my father was Mr. Gamigo, the ultimate villain to the MMORPG genre, and now it is up to me to stop him.
I went to get cigarettes, but when I got to the clerk to pay, I realized this wasn't just some clerk working at a crummy gas station in Cringe City. This was a kung fu master. I threw the cigarettes aside, and we began working together. He taught me everything he knew, and before I knew it, the years had passed. I watched MMO Cop grow from far. I was there when he graduated from the Cringe Cop Academy, and I saw him becoming powerful, but our goals didn't align, and so I stepped into the shadows and began building the Gamigo Empire. I knew one day MMO Cop, my son, would come for me. I've awaited this day my entire life.
God is good, and you guys have just watched MMO Cop, the movie. And it was, how was it?
It was amazing. I loved
how
every
are
second
we
of it.
supposed to follow this up? Like,
it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild tonight.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Sorry, folks, this is where it goes downhill. But just to get the intro out of the way, God is good, Nathan. And if each new episode of CringePony TV brings us 1 week closer to the launch of Pantheon: Rise of the Fallen, welcome everybody that just enjoyed the MMO Cop the movie with us. My name is Daimlos. I'm your host for Beating a Dead Pony, which is, if this is your first time here, this is like a hybrid show of reaction to CringePony, but also kind of what's going on in the past week and coming up in the future, and really just whatever the fuck we want to talk about, which usually involves video games or eating fast food or anything like that. But that being said, as always, I'm joined by our two favorite cringe lords here. We've got Steven from Steven's Magic Castle. Say hi to the people.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, we are joined by the king of cash shops, the magus of MMOs, Nathan Napalm himself, MMO Cop.
Yeah.
Please say hi.
I'm in cosplay as MMO Cop tonight, guys. Yes. What? Dude, this is my favorite episode of all time. I love this episode. I loved it. This is my favorite.
You know it's going to be good.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I like to get rando texts from the week from Nathan, just informing me of how the episode's going and where kind of is headed. And this was just this is going to be the greatest thing I've ever put together. And then, unfortunately, with the internet out last week, we then got another week of just adding and making it better and better and better. And it truly shows, if we put another weekend, my goodness, just think if we could hire you people, we'd have this every time. It'd be wonderful.
Yep, that's right.
It could be more than this.
But unfortunately, you keep ripping a bunch of T-shirts, and we can't.
I keep ruining
that,
budget. Keep ruining the wife beater budget.
Well, this show is like I said, reaction. But please, those folks in the audience, please, if you've got a question, you are more than welcome to ask. Just type my name so I can see it in red, and I will read your question to either Nathan or Steven about anything you want tonight. MMO Cop, you can bring back old episodes. whatever's on your mind and you want to ask Nathan or Steven, by all means, just tag me in a question and I will see it and read it on the air for you. So, gentlemen, you certainly both outdone yourselves. You kept this whole episode from me. Like, they wanted me in absolute secret so they could see my reactions while we were all watching it together. And I think that was the smart play, because I definitely was very happy with this episode. So kudos to both of you. Nathan, please, just as you said, it's your favorite episode. So I'm just going to let you talk for a while. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah, so first thing I want to mention is I want to talk a little bit about the car chase scene. The
Mullet 3000.
The Mullet 3000. It didn't last long, but it did get him through that helicopter and the guy chasing him. He was able to use the power of the Mullet 3000 to get around him. What did you guys think of that scene?
Hilarious. Hilarious and epic.
That was
so glorious.
That was the first thing I made, right? So when I was like, I'm making MMO Cop the movie, there's going to be a car scene, right? Going to be a car chase scene. So that was the very first thing I made. I hadn't even made the beginning yet, leading up to it. And then
we just knew we had to have a car chase in there somewhere.
I knew for sure if I'm doing MMO Cop the movie, there's going to be a car chase. And
that's so good.
What's funny about that scene too is like I wanted the interior to look a little futuristic. So like obviously the car is a Charger, but I didn't like the Charger interior, so I used a Lamborghini interior. So it makes no sense.
I thought I saw it on the headrest.
It looks hilarious. It looks great, dude. It's just amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
At one point I was like, is this going to be a little MMO Knight Rider and Kit's going to... Maybe that's the next funny car that MMO Cop's a little Michael Knight's MMO Cop.
We should actually make something along those lines happen. That's funny.
Write it down. That's it's in the churning works.
So what do you guys think about the One Punch Killer learning to use both fists?
I mean, go ahead, Steven.
I'm going to say I'm pretty impressed with it. I think that his character's come a long way. And
he lived for more than 3 minutes.
I'm a little concerned that at the very, very end, we didn't see him.
I know, guys. Usually,
is he really dead this time?
Yeah, usually at the end, you find out that he's still
the cliffhanger.
Alive. This time, we didn't see that scene, so who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe One Punch is gone. Maybe. And what's funny about if you rewatch it now that you know everything, what's funny is there is foreshadowing for him learning to use two punches when they're singing the song. He's like, it's
I
the
think
power of
Sparrow
two.
called it.
Yeah, what's the takeaway called? The two punch.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I think so. I think that's who it was.
That's too great. Oh, this was such an excellent episode. So we went from the car chase. We met up with our brother and we had an epic rap duet between the two. So good. It's so funny that you did this because I was thinking last week, I wonder what would happen if we made MMO Cop the musical. And here we are. It's like you were reading my brain and instantly put it in the show without me even knowing. It's perfect.
That actually wasn't originally in either. There was a different little intro to the second Guardian of Gamigo. But I had extra time, and that's what I wanted to do. I was do a little music number. So since I was given another extra week, I went ahead and I did the music number and changed the way that fight is introduced.
Oh, man. That's so good. It's so good. Go ahead, Nathan. Sorry.
I was going to say, when you're using, like, low-quality B-movie special effects, you have to get really creative sometimes for it not to seem like all the fights are the same. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's pretty interesting. But I do have a few more ideas, so I'm not out of ideas yet to keep MMO Cop fresh.
Good. I mean, we got next week. We got to get the cliffhanger ending, so.
Postum says maybe One Punch is gone, but Two Punch's journey has just begun.
Truth. So much truth to that. I can't wait for Two Punch. It's kind of like that scene in Bleach where Chad, he's got his big fist of the one side, but then on his other fist he has the shield to defend his friends. It was really very similar to that moment. I was getting some real Chad vibes from Two Punch Killer.
The camera at that part cracks me up, where he's like looking at the one fist and he's like, that part cracks me up so bad. I watched it like 100 times.
Hilarious.
And then, of course, the introduction of MMO Dad.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I think that was...
Not a person saw that coming.
So that was... So, if you remember, I've talked about on the show how me and Steve, after Cringe Pony, we sat and talked for like hours into the night. That was the plot line we planned. Was like, hey, why don't we make it to where you... wear your gray mullet, and Steve was like, I think I got a good costume for it, and I'll be the dad of MMO Cop, which will turn out to be Mr. Gamigo. So I had it planned from the beginning when I first introduced him. That's why it was just like gray hair in his face, because I had to do the acting for the first part. So I had to do it in a way where you didn't see his face, if you remember when he rides away on the albatross in the previous episode. So I thought it was a pretty good reveal, though.
That's what it
What a
was,
great way to exit as a bad guy. Watch out. I'm upon my albatross. Everybody out of the way.
This is albatross mount.
Joppa,
awesome.
Can we get an albatross mount in Flying Mountain Pantheon, please?
If they do
Gamigo's
flying
in
mounts.
charge, we will have flying mounts that are albatrosses in Pantheon. I can't wait.
That'd be awesome.
Steve, where
Now I'm
did you
rooting
get those
for Gamigo.
glasses? They look like they're maybe...
Oh, I already know. I know. I
They're
have to call it.
You know what they are?
They're from the guy in
The guy.
Gurren Lagann, right?
Yes!
Yeah. They're from Kamina and Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, Kamina, yeah.
His are red, but when I thought the glasses like that would be hilarious for that character.
It is, too.
So I looked them up and
so
I found
good.
that they sold like black ones, so I got those ones.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
Also, in that scene where he reveals his face, I think it might have been the camera, like his phone or whatever he was recording with, but there's like a shadow, and like his face comes out of the shadows. If you rewatch that scene, it's actually really hilarious. Whoa, Vaughn, thanks for the epic super chat.
Oh, snap. Vaughn, thank you so much.
Wow,
It's my birthday and also the best episode of all time. T-shirts aren't cheap, bro.
Happy birthday, Vaughn.
Yes, happy birthday.
Hey, just for that, Vaughn, I got something for you, bro. Hang on. Just a second, guys.
Oh, here we go.
I got something just for you, Vaughn. Am I on camera? Yeah. Just for you, Dave.
Yes!
I just ripped my headset out, though. Hang on, there's gonna be some echo.
Epic power up. Vaughn, thank you so much. I've actually been waiting for Vaughn to show up. He like a solid month and a half ago, he had made a really nice compliment about this show, the beating of the dead pony. So thanks so much for being a supporter. Yeah, I've remembered. I was like, Vaughn said that I did a good job. I have to remember to tell him the next time I see him. So perfect timing, Vaughn. Thank you.
Dude, that power up knocked my mullet off. It was so powerful.
Dang.
I thought you were going to change into the yellow mullet, like you went Super Saiyan mullet. Oh, Nathan, this is such a beautiful character, and it just goes to show I really appreciate the creativeness of your brain. I love this show. I'm glad that this community can come together and enjoy a bunch of cringe that, is usually has some sort of negative connotation, and maybe that's why people don't like it, but I love this stuff. It's so good, and this was just thank you for this episode.
Yeah, my pleasure, man. And I want to tell a little story real quick. So I want to tell you guys how I came up with the idea for MMO Cop. Actually, I was doing the first episode of Cringe Pony, right? And it was launch day. I was finishing it up. It was the first day of Cringe Pony. And I was taking the dog outside before, for his last time. I always take him one more time right before the show starts. And while I was waiting on him to finish, all of a sudden, I was like, dude, I should do a character that is a cop, but for MMOs. And I immediately was like, come on, dog, hurry up, let's go. And I ran up here and I found the costume. It was different back then than what he wears now. And I filmed it right there. So that was how I come up with the idea. I was walking my dog the night of the first episode, and it did make it on the first episode.
Well, we should have put together some sort of like MMO Cop across the years, sort of, even though it's not even been a year. I guess it's maybe been 1 year. Not even.
Not even. It's close. When we hit June of this year, it'll be 1 year.
We should have done like this retrospect of 6 months of MMO Cop, and how it's evolved along the way. You can see the opening clips, and until it evolved into this, what it is now, this epic battle, Korean kung fu, sexy jutsu,
and that's because of Kung Fury, stuff. By the way. That's a lot of this is because of Kung Fury. Somebody mentioned it in chat while it was going, but Steve was like, I was already doing MMO Cop, and I'd done that trailer for what MMO Cop was going to be like for season 2. And then Steve, when we made up the whole plot line that night, the first thing he said was, dude, we should sit and watch Kung Fury together, because that's what MMO Cop reminds me of. And I was like, dude, this is totally the direction I'm taking MMO Cop. I don't have their budget, but that'll make it even better.
I think it does make it even better. Straight from the heart. It doesn't come from dollars and cents. It's all heart. So can't beat that.
What did you guys think of the space scene?
The space scene is, I think, my favorite scene. it's so hilarious looking. It
Thank
looks
you,
so good,
generic
too.
3D graphics.
Well, no, it's so
whoever
awesome.
put it together. Who did you put in the ending credits?
Yeah, it was like bad3dgraphics.com. Because what I do,
bad 3D graphics.
It's a mixture of like cutting out things from places,
the lazy boy,
and like free green screen effects and stuff like that. It's just a big mash of all whatever the heck I can get my hands on. So like the T-Rex on Mars when he died, that was actually straight from Jurassic Park of a T-Rex dying. I just ripped
I
it
thought
right out
it
of
was,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then the montage as well.
Oh yeah, the power of a
so
montage,
good.
man. The power of a montage is very powerful. Might be the most powerful thing in the series so far.
And it was very, very close to the Team America World Police montage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I could think about was MMO Cop meets South Park.
Oh yeah, the lazy boy cannon.
cannon.
The lazy boy cannon.
Dude, I laughed when I saw that little chair in there.
Yeah, you can see it real little blasting off.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's awesome.
There's so many little tiny things that we're all going to have to go back and watch this episode 3 or 4 times just to catch. I can't wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of little secrets in there too. There's a lot of.
Well, how did we forget the neckbeard Holy Lord?
Oh yeah, I like how he interrupted him from playing P99.
yeah, that was
How
awesome.
dare you? I was halfway through a poop sock.
He called forth the power of the neckbeard god.
And thus, MMO Cop became MMO Cop 2.0.
Carl says the MMO Cop's dad used to be Mud Cop. Dude, MMO dad. This is gonna get crazy, guys.
I don't know how it couldn't. It's gonna just get out of control here really, really quickly.
I'm gonna talk to Steve this week, but I think I have an idea where it's gonna go. But I'm sure when I talk to Steve, he'll add some spice to it. But I'm pretty sure I know, because we still need a season finale. So MMO Dad's reveal was the original season finale reveal, right, for season 2. But I just could not make this movie and it not have that ending. You know what I mean? It had to have that. So
George Lucas is super proud of you.
so you guys got it early. That was supposed to be the season, but I think I've got the new season finale. I think I know what it will be.
Ooh.
I'll talk to Steve and see.
Killer coming back. Yeah, we all know.
We'll see what happens with old One Punch. We'll see.
Dude, I don't know what you're thinking, but I got some interesting ideas.
Okay.
That I'll share with you later.
And the T-Rex fight, did you guys like that? It was like super 80s and.
Dude, I love the T-Rex fight. All the fights, every single fight was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the opening, we totally forgot about number 1. Like, what a great idea to get the audience involved and hype up for.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
There are two. There are
Really
two paths that could have went. By the way,
Really?
if it would have been low,
Choose your own adventure.
yeah, it was a choose your own adventure, guys. I had another path set, and it wouldn't have been as good, to be honest. It wouldn't have been as good. You guys got the good ending because it was gonna go in a different direction.
So, are MMO Cop and Tinkerbell on the same like sort of species wavelength?
Tinkerbell,
Snapping up.
Like from Disney?
Yeah.
Why do you
'Cause
say that?
If you like, don't you have to like clap to?
Oh,
I hear what you're saying.
oh, I see. Okay.
Sorry, that was a stretch. My bad.
No, I get it now.
And if
I was thinking more about the character and not thinking about the actual
Me too.
activity of us doing that.
yeah, I was thinking of the character. I was trying to think of Tinkerbell lore, and I couldn't.
Like fairies.
Fairy lore is very real, and you have to clap every time you see one so they can live. Yes, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Another fairy gets to live. Thank you to Steve.
Oh yeah, the commissioner, Life of Ryan brought up.
Dude.
What'd you
So
guys think?
pumped about the commissioner. He's my favorite character. Remember.
We have determined. I went back and watched that episode, and when you said that, it was just Steve is absolutely you are a juggler. Like you don't know that you're a juggler yet, but you have the juggler within you. I think Random Rob would be very pleased with what you've done.
The commissioner, man.
We should never get Steve and Random Rob together, though. Let's make a pact not to ever do
Oh yeah, that could get crazy real quick, real quick. But yeah, the commissioner, I liked his blinking patterns. He like blinks one eye at a time, like a lizard.
I was like, what is going on? It's not right. This is not right.
Yep.
It was like those what's that old commercial, the submarine commercial, sub sandwiches, Quiznos. Those little fucking Quiznos commercials. Please tell me you remember this. Was there not a Quiznos where you're at?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
When I was a
Do you
kid?
remember? We were a little older, but it was like little crazy hand puppet things, not puppets.
Oh, I
but
do remember
Oh,
that.
I remember that.
Yeah. See, I am
Dude.
coming up with all this crazy shit tonight. I'm sorry.
Weren't they like
They did the same thing. It was like they look like little Furbies or I don't know.
I
can't think
I
of
was
what they
thinking
were.
little gremlins or something.
Little gremlins, yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking it was like oven mitts.
I don't remember.
I mean,
that.
that's Hamburger
The sponge
Helper.
monkeys.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Hamburger Helper. It's Hamburger Helper.
I never was a fan of Quiznos. I never really liked that place.
I didn't either. Whatever they put on there, the little juice that they then baked into the
little
bread.
juice?
Yeah, I did not like the juice.
There wasn't a Quiznos around growing up when I was a kid. We only had Subway, and I think that's it. I think that's all we had was Subway. We didn't have some local sub shop where I was around.
Subway used to be decent. I feel like it's really bad now. I feel like their slogan is "Eat Fresh." I feel like it's the least fresh thing on the planet. I think
very little is fresh.
It's not.
It's
very
disgusting
fresh.
to me. It's disgusting.
Mostly processed. But that bread smells good as hell. So still eat it.
Yeah. It's not complete garbage. I just feel like it went way downhill.
Dude, every once in a while, I want it. And then I get it, and I'm like, all right, I got it. Now I don't have to worry about it wanting it.
Dude, that's like Long John Silver's once a year. Once a year, you got to feed that craving.
Dude, I really want to do a creepy old man finds you at Long John Silver's, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we're thinking we might make creepy old man we might make him a character on CringePony.
Don't you tempt me with a good time.
We're thinking about it.
Yeah, it's slowly evolving into a character.
It's evolving into a storyline.
Until he meets Steven doing his fast food reviews. That'll be an epic matchup there.
Also, on tonight's episode, on Steve's commercial at the end, where he's like, "It's a YouTube channel."
It's a YouTube channel.
That was well done.
But
go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to move on and start talking about a little bit about the. No, go ahead then. You go for it.
I was just going to say. Well, speaking of Steven's channel, Steven is really growing. He has a calendar now of his streaming time. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, that is true, actually. Turns out.
I do my research, buddy. You come to this show knowing your shit. Know your channel, Steven.
You got me.
It is a YouTube channel, guys.
It is.
It's a YouTube channel. Go check out my channel. It's a YouTube channel.
I put the link in the comments, guys. So go give them a sub. Go check out Steve.
It's weird and it's random. Like there's a video on there. If you have 5 minutes worth of time, you got to check out this video I uploaded called "Attack on Butt Skin Tower." It's just a narration of a short story. It takes about 5 minutes, but it's worth it.
Did you say "Attack on Butt Skin Tower"?
That's right. It's a Western story.
It's a Western.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
That's why. Okay, so you understand why in the commercial for my channel that has those cowboys in it after you see that.
It was like a peek at the lore. I didn't even know.
Yeah, a little peek at the lore.
I thought it was random.
I mean, Steven's Magic Castle is random. That is the lore, is to be random.
It works.
It does work.
So, I mean, it works for me. That's all that matters, I guess.
Well, so speaking of the calendar, some things have moved. We've got MMO Tourist now on Thursday nights.
Yep.
And we've got,
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, right. Sorry, mind blank there.
And this Thursday, we're going to be playing Ultima Online Outlands.
Thank you. That's where I was going with that. Sorry. You guys played Ultima Online this week, and I watched a little bit of that, and that is the funniest thing other than MMO Cop this week.
That was a really funny stream
on your channel. My goodness,
that was a good one. It was nonstop ridiculousness from start to end.
I know that not everybody has 3 hours to go watch a stream, but like even just like piecing through it, like just skip a little bit ahead. The whole thing is pretty darn good. Maybe Nathan, if you find time this week and you're not doing like a morning stream, you could do a little.
I plan on it. Yeah,
edit of that one.
I'm gonna do
good.
I don't know if I can do it in one cut though. It might be several parts. There's too much.
I think so. Yeah, just do little chunks along the way. There are so many epic jokes in this thing.
What was
just
funny
right off the bat?
What was funny about that
The
episode
bumblebee. What was it? The demon bumblebees.
Oh yeah, because of our shields.
Armor and shields.
He was giving Dave a hard time for the shields he made us.
It just starts from start to finish. The whole thing is just great. I expect from you something put together this week.
One thing that was really funny about the episode was at the end, we wanted to play again, right? And we all were like, yeah, we'll play this another week. But I was like, if we all decide, then chat has to also agree. So I did a vote in chat, and they did not. They wanted us to spin the wheel, right? So we're like, okay, then I guess we won't play again. So we spun the one that landed on you at Ultima Online Outlands. We're like, well, we're playing Ultima Online next week anyway.
It's inevitable. It was fate.
I can't wait to see what kind of adventure we go onto on that one.
Yeah, that one's
and
hardcore,
they just opened up, right?
I'm not sure.
Isn't this like a new classic server for Ultima Online?
Oh no, it's been around forever, since
okay.
like 1998 or something. I don't know. It's been
Yikes.
around a long
And this is the first time I'm hearing about it. This specific server that you're about to play on?
Yeah, it's old. It's been around a long time. I mean, it's probably not been out since
like
98.
Is it like the 99 of Ultima Online?
Yeah, but it's more custom. From what I understand, the world is custom, but it's the rule set of the old school classic. So it's just a weird thing, but it's stupid popular. They actually just peaked last year and hit 3,500, I think it was, players on concurrently, which is their highest they've ever done.
That's crazy.
Dude, I hope it's so old school that it doesn't have a world chat.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I
You
hope.
guys are going to notice stuff like that. I won't. I don't remember. I didn't play Ultima long enough to... I won't notice little details like that, probably. I will notice the graphics, though, because it is the old school...
The grandfather.
Graphics. Yes,
I like when those MMOs are so old they don't have a world chat.
Grandpappy MMO.
Yep. Even though not the oldest, we learned from someone in your
it is
not
true.
the oldest. So
yeah.
Thank you for the clarification.
You could go older than those ones, though. No, he's not a troll. He's a good guy. He's got a YouTube channel. Actually, covers a lot of D&D stuff. He was just
Gotcha,
making
my
sure
bad.
that he was
I take
just,
it back.
he was
Non-random
legitimately just saying, "Did you know?" You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought that he had like a troll character in like D&D or something. I thought that's.
I
what
mean,
we
he
were
might.
talking about.
I don't know. He might.
Oh,
Speaking of D&D, oh goodness, have you been following any of that, Nathan?
Yeah, what a mess, man.
With this OGL, oh my god, I didn't know how angry the D&D community could get over. Like, I get it, we shouldn't be taking away people's right to make money on the internet and using something that was free and
Yeah.
trying to monetize that, of course, and not looking like money grubbing evil corporations.
Yeah.
that,
It would be exactly identical if video game companies were like, "Hey, if you're going to play our games, you have to pay us 25% of like for streaming it or making content about it." It would be the same thing. That's pretty much what D&D's doing. They're like, anything you do, in their new agreement, even if you cosplay something that could be interpreted as D&D, you should have to pay them.
jeez.
Yeah.
that shit was crazy. I'm glad
Money
that
hungry.
everyone revolted.
Here's what's even more messed up about it. For the past couple of years, they've had concurrently the best years D&D's ever had. So it's not like
Yeah.
they're in trouble and they need the money. Like, they're doing better than they've ever done. And then they were just like, "I know how we can make even more money." It was a Gamigo move, basically.
Yeah, in true Gamigo fashion,
Yeah.
that is absolutely correct. I
Super
heard that
villain.
the bigwigs there, they don't really care for the big money makers like Critical Role. They made
Right.
$16 million on Twitch,
And they want some
just
of that,
this
baby.
year.
They want some of that.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, who wouldn't want a quarter of $16 million?
Here's
a
what's
year?
dumb, though. The reason they've been having such good years, there's a couple of reasons, but the most major factor is Critical Role. So Critical
Without a
Role is making the money. So, like, they already are making the money. So now they're just trying to literally steal from their own pool. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yep. And it's crazy because they made the change. Like, when they decided to go on to Twitch, they changed from Pathfinder to 5e to get that sort of deal going on.
Yeah.
And of course,
And now
then D&D Beyond sponsored all of Campaign 2 for them. And, they published books. Like, they have Critical Role published D&D books.
Yeah.
It's just, why would you want to ruin that?
Yeah, why would you want to ruin that relationship that's been so good to you over the years, Crazy.
I mean, it could just all snap away and everyone could move to Pathfinder, even though.
And I think a lot of
D&D
a lot of people will, man. A lot of people are going to switch to some of these others because you see all these other developers saw the opportunity and was like, "Hey, we'll make ours free then,"
Yep.
So you'll see that people will, because people already I like D&D, but like a large majority of people wanted to move on from 5th edition anyway. There's a lot of broken things. High level content is almost worthless. There's a lot of issues. So, yeah, people are going to move on for sure. This is, and there's no,
15,
I don't think there's
totally
a comeback
solid.
for this. They've done screwed the pooch. It's over.
They definitely. I think that they could come back, but it certainly would never be the same.
They're scarred,
right? Like,
yeah. They're scarred.
Yeah, we
at
can't
the
trust
very
you.
least. Yep.
And then all that backtracking, like, this was not a real contract. Like, we didn't send contracts out to people. How do you lie about that? How do you just straight up? Well, we didn't say. Well, we've got the contracts right here that you sent us. So what are you talking about? It's
what a mess. Man.
Unbelievable, man. It's been a rough 3 weeks for Dungeons and Dragons right now. So
agreed.
Yeah, I thought we definitely had to chat about it since we're both very passionate about this thing. So, have you talked to your players about it? Do they follow any of that stuff?
Yeah, I don't think it really affects them or me. We're just gonna keep doing what we do. But so I don't think they're really too concerned because they don't make content on it, and I wouldn't consider me playing live content. If they want to come after my 10 cents, that's fine. I'll give them 10 cents. That's
25% of your 10
That's
cents.
about what. Yeah, 25% of my 10 cents. They can have it. That's fine.
Nathan, we need your 3 pennies.
Nobody
Please
comes
give
to
it
my
us.
channel for that. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
not where my money comes from. So.
But it is really good. So anybody that enjoys actual play Dungeons and Dragons. Nathan hosts that on Monday nights with a bunch of really very funny people, and our friend Ronik, that is a developer, the senior content creator for Visionary Realms, is one of the players. So aptly named Tronic, very great name. And I learned last week or 2 weeks ago that it's because Nathan couldn't stop calling him Ronik.
Yeah,
so,
I kept calling him Ronik anyway, and he was like, you know what, I'm just changing my name, so that makes sense.
I'm just going to be Tronic. Fine, Tronic. Just you got to live that name, you know, and it's no. So I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that that's not going to get affected, and we keep getting that story because it's actually very funny. Please go back and listen to the several seasons now. It's like this is season 2, right? Like we're really getting into it.
Well,
so,
technically, I guess 3 because they finished.
Yeah, this is 3,
we're on our
isn't it?
3rd adventure. They finished 1 book, then we did the 2nd book, and now I made this part up.
It's going to be an epic.
Did you get to see the part about the goat?
Royale, isn't it?
Did you get to see that part yet, Daimless?
I have not.
Oh boy.
I definitely have.
You did see the part about the goat where it turns out the guy. It turns out he's didn't just steal his wife. He doesn't have a wife. It was his goat.
His wife was actually a goat. This guy just thought it was a wife, but it's actually his goat, and the guy's like freaked out because he's being judged, like they're in kind of court, and one of the main characters is kind of passing judgment as a hero of the nation. And so one guy's like, I covet my neighbor's wife, and the neighbor's like, I'm not married, and it's actually my goat.
It's hilarious.
It's so hilarious. And the players, they bring so much to the table. That particular player, he's always reciting poetry. Actually a she, isn't it? Doesn't he play a woman?
No, that's Lenora.
Right.
Balasar is he plays a dragonborn, and he's a paladin, and he really gets into the role a lot.
Recites poetry for us. It's usually haikus. It's good stuff.
He does some haikus, yeah.
And the bard,
Fife, she's hilarious.
She's wonderful. She's a gem.
I always worry about making encounters because I'm like, I don't know what Fife's going to do to my poor little encounter, but I feel sorry for him.
They're always going to get violated, that's for sure.
Yep.
Well, so let's see. We've talked about MMO Tourists. We've talked about D&D. We've got Dark Age of Camelot going on. You've done a couple of those this weekend already with some RVR, and you've got some tomorrow as well.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to attempt to do some PvE. We'll see how it goes. If we get enough people, we'd like to do a raid. If we don't, then I don't know. We'll find something to do. We'll go.
You're gonna go kill the dragons.
If there just happens to be a dragon raid, we will absolutely go do that. I've never done the dragon on anything but Albion.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. That's nothing I've ever seen in Dark Age of Camelot. So hopefully, we stick around to this long enough. You know, Pantheon Plus has a real issue with sticking with one video game. So we may not see it, but hopefully I can convince Drac to stick around with this one. I know he wants to put some time in and get good with this one. So
he really likes it too. It's a game he likes.
He does. And actually, I'm enjoying it quite a bit too. It's a lot better, you know, now that it has some quality of life stuff that's been upgraded, and you know, Hibernia is not the scum of the realm
they're doing
anymore.
good. Hibernia's doing.
Yeah,
really
I know,
good.
it's great. People are leaving the other 2 realms to come play Hibernia. It's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Hibernia, it's finally their day, man. It's well deserved.
Finally happening.
As I said today in the stream, this is truly Eden.
For Hibernians, you mean?
Yeah.
Not for us.
This is our Garden of Eden, without a doubt.
At least it's not the Garden of Whedon.
I mean, it probably is. Let's be honest. You know, we've got a bunch of 40-year-old RVR gamers. I assume that a solid 75% of them are in the Garden of Whedon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. It is the Garden of Whedon. That's for sure.
That's great.
Oh, guys, before we wrap up, I do have to ask you guys of what your opinion is of the MMO kid. MMO Cop as a kid. What'd you guys think of
The
that?
origin story.
Always wanting to what is that footage? Is
So-
he actually filmed that or
No,
what?
no, that kid won Mullet of the Year in America. So I found
Oh,
footage of him
shit.
because like he was on like TV shows and like you know, like they were reporting him on the news and all this stuff. So I went and found all those footage and just cut them out and, you know, pieced it together. So
That's hilarious.
because it's the most
That
glorious
kid,
mullet.
3 cents as well. You have D&D, you have 3 cents. That kid, mullet of the year, gets 3 cents as well.
I like he's like can I play EverQuest? He's just like
Yeah, dude, that made me laugh. That was hilarious.
and then he finally his dad goes to go get cigarettes and never comes back and he's all excited.
And the servers are down. It's
servers are
fucking
down.
patch day. Fuck you, patch day.
Dude, that's part of what drove him to become the MMO cop though, you know? Like
Yeah, that's true.
we're lucky these things happened.
It wouldn't have been for that.
Oh,
And
so
I
good.
love in the origin story for MMO Dad how he goes to the gas station to get cigarettes and it turns out that the gas station attendant is a kung fu monk and he goes under training with the gas station attendant. I love it. It's so stupid.
The monk cave is underneath the gas station, so you don't have to go
Maybe.
too far.
Yeah,
The dojo is in behind the freezer.
There's more coming with the storyline and the lore behind the Temple of Illusions, guys. There's more. There's more coming.
Oh, that's so good.
You haven't seen the last of the Temple of Illusions. Which is funny because I just made One Punch say that randomly. That wasn't even like scripted, where he was just like, I studied at the Temple of Illusions. I was like, I'm keeping that. That's so stupid.
It's just this comes from just the best place.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's just so good all
From
the
the
time.
deepest, darkest, dumbest parts of our imaginations.
That's the best. That's the best.
It's the D's of your imagination. The deepest, darkest,
The
dumbest.
D's.
Oh, I can't wait till this picks up. It's inevitable. Like this, without a doubt, we got to get some Cringe Pony sponsors, and someone's going to come through. Especially with this opus. You can't deny this work of art. Companies that want to sponsor Cringe Pony, let's go.
Listen, the company that almost did sponsor Cringe Pony wanted Donnie Doodles to do a legitimate exercise bike, and they sent me an email, and I responded back to them, and they asked for links to the character so they could see all of it.
And that ruined it. That ruined it all.
And then I got an email back that was just like all politely. It was like, after reviewing your content, we have decided that you are not the fit for the company image we are trying to portray.
That's hilarious.
So it was some bot just seen like an exercise character here, you know, send him emails to see if he'll sponsor us or if we can sponsor him.
Oh,
That's funny.
Now we're making a Cringe Pony commercial about it. So
Yeah, I can
thank
still make a
you.
commercial. I just don't get paid.
Absolutely, we are. This is going to be great. Oh,
And
too
Donnie
good.
Doodles next week because he's in a tight spot too. His leg was getting gnawed on, so we still got a lot of story.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
Cannibal
stories.
Dad.
What episode was this, Nathan, of season 2?
This was episode 9 of season 2.
9,
Episode
so-
21 total.
Minimum 3 more to keep with your 12 episode season, but I know you want to go more. But
We might go a little
we
longer.
can always just
You know what I'm gonna do? And
just go again.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a little bit bigger of a goal on the final episode. And if we hit it, then we'll extend Cringe Pony for, I don't know, a few more episodes, right? And
That's
we'll
a
play,
great idea.
We'll play it like that. That way I'm getting some funding for the show too. Because
We get the bonus.
I
then we
legitimately
go right into season 3.
I legitimately spend every dollar I get from Cringe Pony back into Cringe Pony. I know it seems like it's low budget, but I do have to pay for like a bunch of different services to get like the stock footage, to get the moving their mouth, and where I can, because I don't. You can get free ones where it just moves their mouth, but I want to have some control over it. I wanted his eyeballs to look all weird, for example. So I have to pay for the one where it hooks up to my camera so that I'm actually controlling it. There's a bunch of stupid things that there is costs involved. So just so everybody knows, every dollar really does actually make Cringe Pony better.
One t-shirt at a time.
Ripped another one just for the after show too. Thank you, Vaughn, for that epic super chat. We got 2
Thank you,
epic
Vaughn.
super chats too.
two.
We
This
got
was
two
an
big
epic
ones,
night.
yeah.
This was an epic night. Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you for sticking around for the bonus show and supporting Nathan. We really do appreciate all your time and appreciate your support and love. So thank you.
And I hope everybody can see now that, Cringe Pony's a lot of fun. It's really cool. I love doing it, and I'm really glad even somebody out there likes it as well. But I hope you can see now, after seeing MMO Cop the movie, the MMO Cop is probably the future of this channel. He probably legitimately is.
Without a doubt.
He probably is. Like, everything I do on my channel, probably MMO Cop's the thing that will eventually take off, most likely.
That would be awesome.
It's just it fits the rest of the channel, right? Like, the rest of the stuff that we throw away here is all just fun and games, but like MMO Cop really speaks to what we want to do here. Between all of our different channels that we're all on. So, making the MMO community strong and quality and community matters, right? So
that's right.
It's a big deal. Hashtag community matters.
Community matters. That's absolutely right.
Except for this Saturday when Nathan and I are in pre-alpha and you take our spawns. Don't take our spawns. We're trying to get to the highest we can possibly get. We are grinding all night long to make Pantheon better for you.
It's all for your benefit, okay?
Mobs.
And for anybody that doesn't know, we will replay. If you missed the beginning of MMO Cop, hang tight, because as we wrap up here, it'll start over. I'll play it one more time, because I know a lot of people missed the beginning, and that way you can see it on launch day. And then immediately goes on the channel, and tomorrow there'll be just the MMO Cop released as a video. Not only will this whole live stream be up, but also I'll release it as its individual on video, too.
And reminder, just because we were on the topic, no Cringe Pony next week.
So. Yeah, because of Pantheon. We'll be testing next Saturday, but we'll be back for Season 2, Episode 10 the following Saturday, which I think is actually in February. Yeah, February 4th. Yep.
Perfect. Well, boys, anything exciting coming out this week that you guys are exceptionally excited for?
This week? Oh my gosh. Is there anything coming out this week?
Ultima Online. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
for
we
that.
got Ultima Online this week at Thursday. And then don't forget that me and Steve now also stream
like that.
Wednesday nights. We stream Final Fantasy 11.
That's right. That's what
yeah.
I started on, because I knew you guys were doing something else, and we totally skipped over Final Fantasy 11. If anyone wants to go out and play Final Fantasy 11, they just Nathan explained this new thing.
Yeah, they released the Horizon server, which is super cool. It's the best experience for Final Fantasy 11 ever. They've updated the textures. It's still the same graphics. They're high resolution now. They've upgraded the music, and me and Steve found out this week. We thought they found a soundtrack or something and replaced it with like better versions that's come out over the years. No, the team at Horizon, which by the way, this private server has over 100 developers, which is nuts. It's more than works on the official server. And somebody, they have a composer who made those upgraded songs himself with like added instruments like flutes and stuff. Dude, it is insane. The work they've done on the server is super cool. So we'll be playing every Wednesday.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And it's easy to download, you said this time around?
Super easy. You just download the launcher. That's it. That's it.
From the private server?
Yeah, from their website.
Yeah,
you don't have to go get the real game.
Play online or nothing.
Nope, nothing. You just log in and play. That's it. The end.
Yeah, it's cool.
Super cool.
Snap.
Super cool.
What level are you?
Recommended controller though.
We're still low, man. We're like level 7 or 8.
Yeah, like 8, level 8. Yeah, so Steve leveled up a monk and then remembered that he wanted to be a summoner. So then we went back and leveled up. You can keep your same character. You just got to switch jobs or classes. So we went back, changed his class to white mage and leveled it up.
A summoner.
You mean?
Yeah, I know a mage. I just play as a mage.
He made fun of a mage in that stream too.
I make fun of a mage before.
And then he's like, "Wait a minute, I want to be a mage." He made fun of us like, "That's what you get for being a stupid mage." And then he was like, "Wait a minute, I want to be a mage."
I know. It turns out I had to become one
to fully know how stupid they are.
It's for R&D. It's for R&D. Okay.
Yeah, right. Research and development.
Oh, that's so perfect. That's so perfect. The circle has completed.
I want to show chat something hilarious. I'm so blind that like when I'm filming MMO Cop, that's why I'm falling down when I'm doing kicks and stuff because I'm blind without glasses. And so even to wear this for the show, I had to wear glasses and sunglasses. I had to do both. I couldn't. So just so you know, when I'm filming MMO Cop, I can't see nothing. I'm seeing a few colors. That's all I can see.
So you're not reading off of a card or anything?
No, heck no. I have to put my glasses on and read it and be like, oh, yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
Was that right? Let me put my glasses back.
It's actually super common that I film a whole like set of like a whole scene with the MMO Cop's lines, and then I go back and upload it onto my computer, and then I look at it. I'm like, dang it, I was wearing my glasses. Like MMO Cop doesn't wear regular glasses, and I have to refilm it.
Oh,
super common, happens all the time.
We got to get you some contact lenses.
No,
they're not that bad.
I'm not digging in my eyeball, dude. I'm not doing that.
Oh, dude, I'm like that too. I'm anti-contact lens.
I used to be that way.
But let me tell you why I'm anti-contact lens. It might be different than what you're used to. To me, contact lenses are the toupee of eyeballs. It's like you don't need to be embarrassed that you have to wear glasses. Have a little pride about having to wear glasses.
Yeah.
Don't try to pretend like you can see good with your contacts.
Everybody knows you're blind. Who are you hiding from? It's just
Who
like
are you
people wear
fooling?
toupee. Everybody knew you were bald yesterday. Suddenly you got hair. Nobody's falling for that. You know, everybody knows you're bald. So now you just look silly, you know?
It's about the same thing as stuffing a bra.
It's false advertisement. That's what that is. False advertisement.
Oh, that's too good. I'm not embarrassed. It's just it's easier to go see a movie when I have my peripheral vision. You have forgotten what your peripheral vision is like without contacts. Like,
you're probably right.
The first time I tried them on, it was like, all of my vision is useful again. This is wonderful. So it does have its perks.
Is it like going from like the old monitor to a widescreen?
Yes. Yep. You've forgotten though. Like your brain after wearing glasses for so long just shuts it out. Like you don't really see this because it's so worthless to you now.
I know what you mean though. I do know what you mean. I can relate because I got blind slowly, right? And I didn't go get glasses because like I don't want to. I'll break them. I'll lose them. I don't want to deal with it. And I didn't know how blind I was until my wife. Like it was so bad, dude, that I was literally on a 72-inch or no, it's not that big, 70-inch TV. I was pulling. I would have to pull up a chair up against the TV to see it, to read like RPGs. My wife was like, "That's it. We're taking you to get glasses. This is ridiculous." Because I was starting to be like, "We need to get a bigger TV." I'm having trouble reading it.
Let's spend $3,000 on another huge TV, but nope. We don't want to spend the $100 on some glasses.
Yeah, so we went and got glasses. But when I put them on, actually in the doctor's office when I was taking the test so they could figure out my prescription, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like going to 4K.
No, that's what it was like for me too, because I never had to wear glasses until I was 30.
Yeah.
And when I got them, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
You lucky bastards.
So crazy.
I've been wearing glasses since I was in 3rd grade.
I was like, I can see in HD now.
Yeah, that's what
I was looking at
like.
trees a lot.
Me too. I was looking at everything.
Trees, like, oh my god, I can see all the leaves.
I went outside my own yard and was just looking around like, wow, this is actually really pretty.
Well, now I'm used to it again.
I couldn't see the textures before. The texture pack is in.
You know what? I'm not gonna wear glasses anymore for like 2 years, so I can get that feeling again.
It was a nice feeling. It really was. Now I'm just used to it. Now I just put my glasses on
and so it begins.
Yep.
Well done, Steven. This is happening. Don't drive. Do not drive.
I won't drive.
He's gonna take his glasses off. He's gonna get in a wreck. Dude, you gotta wear your glasses when you drive.
Oh, just get some contacts, Steven.
No way, man.
It's not that bad. Get the little daily throwaway ones. That's all I do. When I need them, pop them in, and when I'm done with them, I flip them out. And
it's the digging in the eyes. I've been around people too much and seen all that digging in their eyes. I can't do that. And plus, I would forget them and get infections. And it would not be good. I'm not responsible enough for contacts. Dude, look at my glasses.
Contacts they can go for fair enough.
Do you see this? I had 2 pairs of glasses. I lost the lens in one of them. I don't even know why the lens wasn't in it. It was just gone. And then this is my other pair, which is supposed to be my backup. And look at that duct tape right there because I've already broken.
Oh, beautiful.
And I've only had these like 6 months, dude. I'm not responsible.
Dude, it took me like 10 years to get good with my glasses and stop breaking them.
I'm just not responsible, man. I don't know. I'm just not, dude. I go to bed with my glasses on, then I take them off, and I'm like, I don't want to walk over there. I'm just going to lay them beside me, and then I rolled over on them and broke them. So,
just did that recently, actually. It's funny that you mentioned that.
Dude, falling asleep with them and breaking them is the worst feeling when you wake up and find them like, no.
My glasses.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
But going to like movies, that's definitely where I wear contacts. Going to see like shows and musicals and all that stuff because I want to see all of it. So it's super important. And then also when I perform, if I'm performing on stage, I don't want to wear my glasses because people need to see my expression. So that's the reason I have them. But they're not that bad. Put them in and put them out. Once you get used to them, the first couple times is awful. But just like coffee or beer, once you get used to it, it's
yeah.
I'm not worried about that aspect of it. I'm just not going to pretend to be something I'm not,
Fair enough. I mean, you're right. That was the juggler's response, Steven. You are.
I don't even know what this means, being a juggler.
Heart.
I don't get it.
It's like being a nice troll.
You juggle people around, you take them in one direction, then they're in the other. You just kind of, know.
I guess I am one of those.
You are definitely a
juggler.
juggler.
You are a juggler, yeah.
After
but at
that
least I'm not a juggalo.
You're not juggalo.
Thank you.
That I'm aware of.
You can keep your fuego to yourself. That is everyone that likes fuego, enjoy that.
Guys, I have a sneaking suspicion that MMO Cop maybe on the side is a juggalo, though. Sneaking suspicion.
You've heard it here first.
It'd be hilarious.
MMO Cop is a juggalo.
It seems like maybe
he should have like an uncle that's a juggalo.
Yeah, Uncle MMO.
And he works.
And he's
for
also a
MMO
juggalo.
Dad.
He shows up. He shows up on his WoW tune like whoop whoop.
Oh man!
Then you could have some hardcore juggalo rap. Oh, this is great. This is turning into be really good.
Oh my gosh, it's getting too wild.
It is getting too wild. That usually means one thing. We probably need to start wrapping this show up. Let's see. It's 12:30. Yeah, that's a good time. That's a good time to get it going. Let's watch MMO Cop again.
Yeah, guys, watch again. Now that you know the knowledge, it's even better now. Now it's even better because now you'll catch things that you didn't catch before because you didn't know.
No backstory now.
Yeah, now you know what's happening. So I'm going to play it again. Say goodbye, everybody. We're going to play MMO Cop the movie.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
Appreciate all your support. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. Most successful night of Cringe Pony, both in viewership numbers, how far it got up, and also in amount of funds. So
it's so good.
Thank you, guys. That tells me to keep doing this stuff. That's what you told me. So this is your fault. Everything that comes from here on, it's on you. All right, here we go, guys. MMO Cop the movie.
Enjoy.
There once was a golden age where MMOs were universally accepted as virtual worlds. But welcome to the year 2023, where despicable cash shops and shady monetization practices have saturated the genre. All hope seemed lost until the MMO Cop emerged from the ruins of the MMORPG ashes. He has made it his quest to put a stop to the nonsense. MMO Cop is now inside the Gamigo headquarters, where Mr. Gamigo has escaped from his grasp. His brother, the One Punch Killer, tried to follow Mr. Gamigo, but has perished. It is now up to MMO Cop, who is being choked by the horrific magic of one of the guardians of Gamigo, the Red Pony. Can he survive? Join us tonight for MMO Cop the movie, a very special episode of Cringe Pony TV. And don't forget that Cringe Pony TV is completely funded by your generous super chats. If we hit gold tonight, you will unlock more MMO Cop at the end of the episode. Now sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get started.
MMO Cop. I'm using all of the power granted to me from all of the players using our monetization practices to choke the life out of you.
Must find a place of power to counter Gamigo's energy. But from where?
It's no use. You die this day, MMO Cop. And then Gamigo will purchase Pantheon and end the future of MMOs.
That's it. I must draw forth the power of the Pantheon community. Grant me your power, Pantheon community.
It's up to you now. Please type MMO Cop in chat. To save him, his fate is in your hands.
What are you doing? Where is this power coming from? No!
Now I have to find out where Mr. Gamigo went and put an end to this for good. Come in, this is MMO Cop.
MMO Cop, it's me, the Commissioner. I'm back at headquarters. The Research and Development Department have finished the first prototype for your squad car. We call it the Mullet 3000. Beware though, MMO Cop. The Gamigo goons are after you. Use the Mullet 3000 to chase down Mr. Gamigo immediately.
I'm coming for you, Mr. Gamigo. This guy's on my tail.
You've got to be kidding me.
Eat this.
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit goal tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air. Oh my goodness, merchandise for your favorite CringePony TV characters is here. Plantman, MMO Cop, and more. The link to the Napalm Loot Store is in the description, so go see if there is some cringe gear just for you.
My brother, One Punch Killer, you're alive. I'm weak. I took a really nasty fall, but I want to help you. With teamwork, we can do anything together.
We can fight and kill all the mess. Explosions and bullets with bad special effects. We couldn't bring it back. EverQuest next, but you are my brother. Nothing but respect. Hey, my brother, I thought you were dead. I was over here thinking, wish it were me instead. Now I see you right here with a mullet on your head. There's a war in front of us, lots of blood to shed. Hey. When we work together, there's nothing we can't do. It's the power of brothers, the power of two. And when the baddie tried to pew pew pew, your nipple lasers blast him all the way through.
Impudent fools! I am the second guardian of Gamigo, and now it is time for both of you to die, brothers or not.
You ready for another fight together, brother? Of course I am, brother. Let's do this. Now I see a demon flying our way, so let's join together and ruin his day. Rip him to bits, make his blood spray. Cause when we work together, we can't go astray. It's the power of brothers. We share the same mother. We're not like the others. It's the power of brothers.
Brother! We can't beat him. He's too strong.
Are you ready to give up yet, MMO Cop?
Brother, I need you to use your secret weapon. You know what to do. It is time to unleash my ultimate weapon. Prepare to die, fiend.
You may have won today, but you'll never defeat Mr. Gamigo!
Brother, we did it. MMO Cop here. Come in.
It's me, the Commissioner. Mr. Gamigo has left for Mars, where he can avoid international laws on loot boxes. You have to head there now.
We don't have a way to get to space.
Well, I've got good news for you, MMO Cop. We just finished our first prototype for the Mars Mullet 3000, a spaceship. Now put it to good use and get to Mars immediately. Put a stop to Gamigo once and for all, MMO Cop. You're our only hope.
Yes, sir, Commissioner. We're on it. To Mars. We can do it, brother. Let's go.
I didn't expect to go to Mars, but with Mr. Gamigo now planning on avoiding international law to sell loot boxes, we boarded the Mars Mullet 3000 and began our journey through space. It didn't take long and we spotted their base.
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. Please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit goal tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to the members of Napalm. They have strapped on their armor and are casting the spells of awesome by supporting this channel and keeping me full-time every month. Thank you so very much. And I think you are interested in becoming a member. You can do so by clicking join down below this video and pick a level that is right for you. And I would like to give a very special thank you to the Lords of Napalm, Bounty Code, Jared Woodhouse, Daimlos, Farthest Reach, Sparrow, Christopher Hensel, Random Rob, Zelik Lived, Rotten Yo Mom, Vander, Gallery Moonsong, What's the Takeaway, Trips, Daniel Cordial, Richard Glass, and Remy D. Thank you for your highest tier membership.
Too much damage! Take countermeasures to evade! Fire the lazy boy cannon! The lazy boy cannon's gonna take 3 minutes to recharge, brother! That's too long! They're melting our shields! I'm going out there! Brother, don't do it! It's too dangerous! Get the lazy boy cannon ready. I'll hold the aggro. Go for AoE damage! Really gonna do it. I call forth the holy neckbeard of yore.
I was playing P99. What do you want?
Grant me your power, neckbeard.
Very well, faithful servant.
One punch killer, now! There it is. I see it there on the planet. What is that I see there, brother? It's the Gamigo base. No more loot boxes, Gamigo! Your time is up! Now land the ship and, let's kick some butt.
MMO Cop, you made it to Mars. No matter what happens, you're the best damn cop I ever knew. Good luck, MMO Cop.
Be careful out here. After we destroyed those ships, I'm sure Mr. Gamigo knows that we're here. Brother, there! father of... My brother, be careful. This is likely the third guardian of Gamigo, the Loot Box Rex. Let's see how he likes this. 1 punch of death. It was totally worthless. He's powered up by years of loot box sales. This fight is gonna need a montage. Be on your guard. Fight your best. Listen, One Punch, I have to talk to you about something. Mr. Gamigo obviously was thinking of your punch. It just doesn't work against these guardians. Listen, I need you to dig deeper. You can do more than just the one punch. I believe in you, brother. You can do it. Dig deep. You're right, brother. I'm sure I'll think of something. The base is just ahead. It's time.
CringePony TV is completely funded by you. Please consider using your super chat by clicking the money sign icon in chat and dropping a few bucks to help fund future episodes. If we hit goal tonight, there will be extra MMO Cop at the end of the episode. So please use your super chat to get us to goal, or by joining the channel. And remember, every dollar feeds a puppet for a day. Thank you for keeping CringePony on the air.
ultimate blast! Ultimate attack! Steven's Magic Castle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Steven's Magic Castle.
It's a YouTube channel.
There he is, Mr. Gamigo. Brother, it's the final fourth guardian of Gamigo.
MMO Cop, your path ends here. Must protect Mr. Gamigo. I am immune to all of your attacks, including your nipple laser. Now prepare to die.
We don't have time for this. Mr. Gamigo's getting away. My brother, I know we have different fathers, but I just want you to know, I love you. Why are you talking to me like that, brother? Because, brother, I now know my entire life of training was for this moment. Brother, no! Two punch attack! No, my brother! I can't lose you for a fourth time! Brother, go get Mr. Gamigo! Don't forget me! Mr. Gamigo, you will pay! There you are, Mr. Gamigo! Busted! Now come out of those shadows right now and face what's coming to you! No, I recognize that face. It can't be! No! No!
I am MMO Dad. I'm your father.
It can't be true!
can't be.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true. I've spent your entire life building Gamigo to bring MMOs to their knees.
You'll never be my father.
And now, it's time. I destroy you.
No.
Mr. Gamigo turned out to be MMO Cop's father, and now the final showdown begins. However, this is the end of MMO Cop the movie. Please tune in next week for the thrilling conclusion to MMO Cop. I was just a boy.
Dad, can I play EverQuest?
We had a shared account, and it was never my turn to play EverQuest. But then, my dad said he was going out for cigarettes. My time had come. It was time for me to play, but it was patch day, and the servers were down. My father never returned, and as the days passed, my love for MMOs grew. And then, I was bitten by a tiger, and then swept into a tornado. Inside the tornado, I heard the voice of Brad McQuaid tell me, "You must fight against the injustice of MMOs." And then, I was struck by lightning twice. When I came to my senses, I knew what I must do, and I grew, and I trained. I traveled to the great temples of illusions and learned from the monks within. The older I got, the more twisted MMOs became, and then I knew why I was born to be the MMO Cop. It wasn't until later that I found out that my father was Mr. Gamigo, the ultimate villain to the MMORPG genre, and now it is up to me to stop him.
I went to get cigarettes, but when I got to the clerk to pay, I realized this wasn't just some clerk working at a crummy gas station in Cringe City. This was a kung fu master. I threw the cigarettes aside, and we began working together. He taught me everything he knew, and before I knew it, the years had passed. I watched MMO Cop grow from far. I was there when he graduated from the Cringe Cop Academy, and I saw him becoming powerful, but our goals didn't align, and so I stepped into the shadows and began building the Gamigo empire. I knew one day MMO Cop, my son, would come for me. I've awaited this day my entire life.
Go.